What's up, y'all? Now, before you say I'm doing an ice cream review back here of why you shouldn't get ice cream, no. We're doing a pizza review of why you shouldn't get any of these pizzas back behind me. Let's begin. Alright, y'all. Now, starting off, because it won't let me flip my camera, first start off with Totinos, y'all. Now, you might think, oh, you know, Totinos, they make pizza rolls. Yes, because every 11-year-old eats pizza rolls. Let's just go over Totino's real quick, you know. Square pizza, oh my god. I'm just... You saw that laundry list, man. Gee. We'll get to Red Baron and DiGiorno in just a second, and Great Value. But because I don't think they have the large... No, they do, actually. Okay. So starting off with DiGiorno, who named someone DiGiorno? Okay, I get this is a pizza and whatnot, but I don't know any Italian named DiGiorno. I think they would all be offended if they saw what pizzas these were. Oh no, you're good, man. I think I accidentally just scared someone off. Now starting off with a Great Value, you might think to yourself, oh, this is a Great Value. So, are we gonna say it's a Great Value? No, because DiGiorno is objectively better. Just looking at these flavors and whatnot, you know, good flavors and concept, bad ingredients. Let's just, I see cheese down here. Let's see. You know, Great Value. No, it's not. Not really that good of macros. The ingredient list is long. Yeah, no, I would not recommend this, even though, you know, you might think 14 grams of protein, that's good. That's in a fifth of the pizza, y'all. Come on. Oh, let's see, we got more Great Value pizza that's not really a Great Value. Well, wait. Well, hold on, why are these? Oh. Okay, so y'all, you know, maybe Great Value wasn't actually lying, y'all. They might actually be a Great Value for $5. Sorry, I was looking at the stuffed over here. Let's just go with this one. You know, they're calling it 3-meat Detroit style. I think Detroit would be offended if they saw what this abdominal, whatever you want to say is. Look at this. Are you about to tell me that this is how true Detroitians would make pizza? I'm disappointed. 3-meat, no way. Detroit would be disappointed, man. And what, you know, some Italians are probably asking, where's the sauce at for my 2% of Italian viewers? It's under the cheese, y'all. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, cry about it. Oh, let's see. Now we got CPK, aka California Pizza Kitchen. Now, knowing them, you might think it's California. It's healthy. No, it's not. Because they ain't got cheesy pizza here. We're just gonna go with a margarita pizza because it's cheesy enough. Let's see. You know, you see the tomatoes, the fresh provolone on there, some fresh dough. That doesn't look too fresh to me. This is only 3 servings, y'all, so I'm not recommending this too much. Yeah, CPK, you getting the big fat no from me. Sorry. Sorry, Ross over here now. What do we got here? I've never seen this brand. Better Goods. Never seen this brand a day in my life. This honestly actually looks pretty good. Let's check it out. Yeah, this actually looks, you know, it was starting to look good for a second, and I saw that sunflower oil, and I instantly turned away. Now, I'm not 100% against this pizza. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the best pizza we're probably gonna see so far from Better Goods. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's great either, but I'm gonna say in comparison to the other ones, it's better. Now, you might have thought, no. Okay. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be Freschetta in price. Fun fact, it's also not fresh, and they're ripping off Subway with that Eat Fresh type of slogan, so that's already a big fat 0 from me. The ingredients, I'm not cooking with these ingredients, y'all. I'm so sorry. Freschetta, because you're the most overpriced pizza I've ever seen, and you're not fresh, I'm gonna give you a no. Some of these I've actually never even heard of before. Daiya, however you want to say it. Dairy-free, gluten-free. You know what? This looks like it has potential. Let's just check it out first. I'm gonna also say maybe this does overall still look like the best option overall compared to, you know, what we've seen over there so far. I would still hold my money on it though, especially for, what was that, $7.68, and it's new here. That's probably why I've never seen it. And cauliflower. I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb. No matter how healthy this is, I'm gonna give it a 0 because I don't like cauliflower. But let's just check it out. Let's see if I'd recommend this to y'all. Where's the ingredient list? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just read all that and put it back. So because it was cauliflower, I already gave it a 0, but I'm gonna still give it a 0 for all those ingredients. All right, next up, y'all, we got Red Baron. Now you might think it's Red Baron, it's a classic, you can't go wrong with it. Well, yes, you can. Let me explain after I make this how you can go wrong with it. The ingredients, you see them, they're not pretty. But let me just explain my theory here on Red Baron. You see this guy right here? You know, think about it. You know, he's a pilot, right? When was Red Baron made? I don't know. I'm going to put it up on screen. But if he's made at the date I was thinking of, then that's going to line up with... That's gonna line up with World War II.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna assume he was made in like the 1910s, right? Like just the character, which is around the time-ish of Orville and the Wright brothers. They were about 1903.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And planes were in World War II. And so he looks like he'd be a Nazi pilot. So in theory, if you buy this pizza, you're supporting the Nazis. Alright, next up, y'all. I'm sorry about all that, but we got Tony, okay? When you think of the name Tony, you're looking at this guy, you're thinking, that's an Italian, his name's Tony. Well, usually Tonys in Italy are pretty fat. This guy looks pretty skinny, right? 25% more pizza. Oh, Distant Jacks, we'll get to that in a second. Tony, look, you're not Tony the Tiger, you know, you're not this big buff dude. Your pizza looks pretty trash, I'm not even gonna lie. We're just gonna throw you back on the shelf. Next up, we got Tombstone, because this Tombstone pizza just wants to be the Undertaker so badly. Let's just give him a quick little look. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie here, y'all. I think you kind of already get my gist of what I was gonna say. Tombstone, you're gonna get a big fat no, because A, you're just ripping off the Undertaker, one of the greatest WWE wrestlers of all time, and you're gonna put me in a coffin if I eat this pizza, because then I'm gonna get diabetes, and then bam. Now, our final one here, y'all, this is disgraceful, y'all. It's the cheapest one, first off, at $3.86. Okay, cool. Tony's over here offering $3.84 for apparently 25% more pizza. Wait, sorry, Tony's the cheapest pizza here, offering apparently 25% more pizza than Jack over here by a whole 2 cents. Now, looking at his pizza, you know, original thin cheese. Okay, I do like this style, what they're going for. The lowest calorie pizza, I'll say that. Really, y'all, you know what I'm gonna say. And you know why I'm not, you know the other reason why I'm not gonna take Jack? Jack makes me think of jacking off, y'all. Okay? Now, you might think, look, that's a crazy thing to say. Good. It's a YouTube channel. Now, what's my recommendation here from Walmart that you want to get? Well, they don't really have what I would personally get. So, in this case, I would say Better Goods might be your best option here. I mean, the Daiya one wasn't too bad. I've seen far worse. You know, Daiya's not horrible. Better Goods isn't that bad, but it's just there's a couple ingredients in there I would try and stay away from. Now, some of y'all probably already clicked off this video, you know, because I'm a big dude, y'all, okay? But take my advice with a grain of salt and, you know, go with it. I'm trying to crack in some jokes, but actually teach you a message here. Now, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, comment down below. I'll buy one of these pizzas. I might buy all these pizzas and try them on myself to see which one's the best. Spoiler alert, I've had most of these. I already know which ones are the best, because I was a fat kid at one point. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.